Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you? I'm going to move this. My hair has seen better days. I see people are here, but nobody's talking. Hello, Timmy. You're here in the ads. All right. Thank you. Hello. How are you, Timmy? How was your day? Hello, Sue. How are you? I got one of my sewing machines fixed. Running well. Woohoo! I told them so. Now wait and see. Sue says, sorry I missed your call. That's okay. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Hi, Nancy, or Michelle and Timmy in the ad, she says. All right. Timmy says hi to Sue. And hi, Nancy. Nancy says, thank you, Timmy. Sue says hi, Timmy and Nancy. Nancy says hi to Sue. So glad you're all here. A friend came over this afternoon and helped me with my sewing machines. Got one of them working well. The other one needs more work than just a new bobbin case and tension settings. Timmy says, see, here they come. All right. Wonderful. We're going to party. Right, Timmy? I was also working on my bag for my daughter. And this is what I've got so far of that. Not sure how long. I think I need to make 30 rows of this. And I'm on like 20, row 20. So I've got 5 more sections like this to make the diamond shapes. And then I got to do several rows of single crochets. And then the straps and maybe a zipper and a liner if I could figure that part out. Yes, party time, says Timmy. And Sue says, I'm trying to make them men's scarf in black. Neck lights. Neck lights work good for working with black. And Timmy says, okay, sounds good, Michelle. Thank you. So I've got a lot of stuff here that I want to go through. I got everyday wisdom in Proverbs. Sue says, my neck lights died for good. And Timmy says, oh no, Sue. Yeah, maybe you need to ask for one for Christmas, Sue. Nancy says, winding yarn to dye. Oh, do you dye yarn, Nancy? That is so cool. Sue says, very nice, Michelle. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. How are you? She says, hello, Michelle and everyone. Timmy says, aha, Nancy. And Timmy says, hi to Kathy. How are you, Kathy? Did you get some rest today? Sue says, I'm probably going to buy a more expensive one. All right. Nancy says, I play around with it. I have some that I dyed on my channel. Awesome. I've never done that. My next venture is probably going to be a baby quilt on my sewing machine. Now that I got one of them working right. And Sue says, hi, Kathy, it's fun time, LOL. And Kathy says, yes, I got some rest. That is good. Timmy says, oh, I am so jello, Nancy. You dye yarn. Yep. That's pretty awesome. And Timmy says, oh, good, Kathy. Glad you got some rest. Timmy says, now do tell Michelle. What? And Nancy says, I play around with it. What do you use to dye? Food coloring or what? What do you use to dye your yarn? What do you want me to tell Timmy? Timmy says, oh, wow. Now wiggle and giggle like jello. Tie-dye with vinegar. Awesome. Timmy says, tell about baby blankets. Oh, yeah. I bought some squares, 10-inch and 8-inch squares on Amazon of different patterns of fabric and all different colors, different patterns on it. And what I want to do is join them together. I don't know, maybe 3x4 blocks and see about making a baby blanket. And then I'll buy maybe some baby flannel to go on the back side, and then do a border around the whole thing. That's my thought of practicing on my sewing machine and make something for future grandchild. Timmy says, see y'all, I told you Nancy does like Jell-O, LOL. Oh, wow. Timmy says, are you going to add some crochet to it, Michelle? No, probably not. That's gonna be just a quilt machine quilt that I make. Sue says, oh, very nice, Michelle. Thank you. So I've got some 10-inch blocks, which would make it, maybe I'll do 44 by 5, so 20 blocks. And sew those together. Hello, Racine. How are you today? Sue says hi to Racine. Nancy says hi, Racine. So good to have you here. How was your day today? You gotta wiggle when you giggle, LOL. You're so funny. Racine says from 10 to just about 30 minutes ago, we had Tom's son and family here, and they went to church. Wow, that is awesome, Racine. Praise God. Our church was having a get together tonight from 4:30 to 6:30 to go sing in the neighborhoods around here near the church. Christmas caroling on hay rides. I don't want to be out in the cold. Maritza says, hola. Hi, Maritza. How are you? Racine says, Timmy, hello. I'm great. Awesome. Timmy says hi to Maritza. Racine says, hola, Maritza. Sue says, hola, Maritza. And Timmy says, yeah, I'm in a silly mood. All right. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Racine says, Sue, hello. And Nancy, hello. I hope you all had a wonderful day today. We went to church. We didn't really do much today. Timmy says it's too wet and cold outside. Okie dokie. Racine, how did you do with the tornadoes last night? I heard there were a lot of destruction, and some people have died in those tornadoes, Racine, and it's very sad. Are you doing okay? Giggle. Sue says it's 27 degrees here. Oh my goodness. That is cold. Two of them hit real close to us, but nothing of damage. We just had a lot of hail and a lot of rain. Wow. I'm so, man, sorry. I wasn't praying about it too much because I didn't hear about it. I should have watched the weather in that area. Sue says, yeah, what about the tornadoes? They were in, they hit Nashville area. Timmy says, oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Yeah, Racine is good. Thank you. Racine says we had 3 tornadoes, 1 in our town and 2 in the 2 towns over, but no damage to us or our children. Well, that is good. Sue says 27 isn't bad compared to 30 below. That is true. And Maritza says, Timmy Twisted Zones Racing with lots of tips. Hello. And Timmy says, Sue, that's the chatty bang bang cold. Sue says, praise God, Racing. Yes. Timmy says 6 dead that I heard. Yeah. Racine says, Michelle, not a lot of people knew about it because it came in so fast. Wow. Nancy's prayers, Racine. And Nancy says, back was helping Dad. All right. So good that you're there to take care of your dad. Maritza says, hello to Sue and Nancy. Timmy says, okay, Nancy. Racine says, from where I live, we're 2.5 hours from Nashville. Okay. Sue says, IMBO, LMBO, Timmy, laughing my butt off. Tell me about it. Kathy says, did they hit the Grand Ole Opry? Racine says 2 to 3, not 23 hours. Okay. Kathy says, sounds like the Joplin tornado in 2011. Yeah, we were there. We went to help clean up with our church. Timmy says, you know, you chitter while trying to chatter. And Timmy says, I don't know yet, Kathy. Okay. Kathy says, my hubby was in the Joplin tornado. Wow. We've had tornadoes in our area. It seems like they get close to a city and they separate. Timmy says, oh my, Kathy. Yeah, that's terrible. Sue says, be right back making a snack. What are you making, Sue? Anything good you can share with us? Timmy says, okay, Sue, what you making? For some reason, I've got a dry cough. Racine says it sounds like the Grand Ole Opry was not hit. Thank you. Timmy says, I've been in tornadoes, hurricanes, and earthquakes. Well, we had hurricanes on the East Coast, tornadoes here. We've had earthquakes, but they weren't big ones here. And they think it's due to fracking. When they're digging or using the wells to try to get more oil. That's what fracking is. Timmy says, amen, Racine, and blizzards too. Oh yeah, blizzards I've been through. Yep. When we lived in Canada. What oil? They were doing in southern Kansas, they were using a well to trying to get more oil running, to get produced or come up out of the ground or something. Okay, Timmy says yes, prayers for Clarksville. Okay, Miguel also needs prayers. Miguel from who knows? I guess he fell. Hello, Mimi, how are you? Kathy put out some butterflies. On my iPad, hello, all hugs. Welcome in, Mimi. Racine says, thank you all for the prayers. You're welcome, Racine. And Timmy says, hi, Mimi Cat Do. Racine says, Mimi, hello. I hope you're all doing well. I am. I've been working on my bag for my daughter, and I've been also working on my my sewing machines. One of them is working. Mimi says hi. Hugs, love you. Love you too, Mimi. Nancy says hi, Mimi. And Timmy says, told you Michelle's Misfit Miracles are almost here. Mimi says hi, Nancy. Hugs. So glad you are all here. I've got 12 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. What did you all do today? And what did you have for dinner? Timmy says there's one or two missing. Yep. Yeah, Tina and Cricket. Knit and football. All right. That's wonderful. I did a little bit of organizing too. But this is my daughter's bag that I'm working on for Christmas. Ooh, Vlogmas video. Cool. That's wonderful. I've also started writing out Christmas cards. I didn't get very far. Timmy says, and don't forget Mumsy too, Michelle. Yes, where is Mumsy? Probably reading stories to her children. Racine says, we are making a family tradition of having the kids over for church or having a meal together as long as we can. Okay, that sounds great, Racine. Timmy says, yeah, we giggle and giggle, lol. Uh-huh. Homework and winding. Well, that's wonderful, Nancy. Yep, meal, not mail. Mm-hmm. And Nancy is laughing at Timmy. Racine says, sorry, I've got fat fingers this evening. That's okay. We understand. I was able to read through the typos. Timmy says, told you I'm in a funny mood. Woohoo! That's awesome. So what did you do today, Timmy? Sue says, okay, made cheese quesadillas. Ooh, yum. Timmy says, but I like the made? I don't know. The male, lol. Racine says, be right back. Phone call from Zach. All right, let us know what's going on, okay, with Zach? That's awesome. Timmy says, I went to church, did my neighbor's house, and here at home. Well, okay, that's cool. So that's where you went. Okay. Mimi says, hi, Zach. Shantirement, hi. How are you? She says, hi, everyone. How are you? Did you do anything crafty today? Quesadillas? Yes, that's what Sue had. Timmy says, hi, Shantirement. Doing good. All right. That's wonderful. Did you do anything crafty today? I'm working on a Christmas present for my daughter, trying to get my sewing machines up and running. I got one of them up and running thanks to a friend coming over and helping me with that. The other one needs to go to a repairman. Shantireman said, no, not today. Had a visit from my grandson. How wonderful. Timmy says, I'm going to wiggle over to Sue and grab Nancy so we can all giggle, LOL. Yeah, wiggle and giggle and it'll be fun. Timmy says, awesome, Shantireman. Yeah, that is awesome. I need to get something to drink. I will be right back. I'm ready for it. LOL. Nancy says, you're killing me, Smalls. Who's Smalls? Woohoo! Woohoo! Sue says, hi, Shan. Oh boy, this be fun, says Timmy. You gotta have fun sometimes. Yes, you do. Mm-hmm. Psst, hide the laughing gas, Nancy. How fun. You're funny. Timmy says, yeah, Michelle's having cookies. Or has cookies. I ate the cookies yesterday from the party that I went to yesterday. I ate those cookies. I have cheesecakes. And candied nuts. Uh-huh, and that's all I brought here with me right now. This one's got chocolate swirled into it. Nancy said no, Timmy. You're killing me, LOL. Candied nuts. Oh, and cookies. Ooh. I ate the cookies last night. Oh, remember you hit it, Nancy, unless you're breathing it in. You're funny, Timmy. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Timmy says hello, Lydia. Lydia says I'm on break at work. All right. What time are you working until, Lydia? Timmy says, hey, Sue, wanna play reindeer tag? Lydia says, hi, Timmy, I send you something on Facebook message. Mimi says hi to Lydia. Hugs. Timmy says, Lydia, I didn't receive it. Okay. I work until 7. I am waiting for next person, the close person. Okay. And Lydia says, hi, Mimi. All right, so you work until 7. All right. You sent it earlier this morning. Really? And Timmy never received it? Maybe you'll have to resend it, Lydia. Timmy says, okay, Mimi Cat Do, you're it for reindeer tags. So you have to say any reindeer name but Rudolph. Timmy says, I still didn't receive it, Lydia. And Mimi says, Vixen. Who's next? Timmy? Who's next to play Rudolph tag or reindeer tag? Sue? Nancy? Lydia says it's there. You need to resend it, Lydia. Timmy says Dasher. Nancy says Blitzen. LOL. Do I get to play too? Dinner? Racine? Donner? Okay. How about dancer? Sue says, oh, sorry, I'm getting wrapped up in... I just said dancer, Timmy. You're it. Lydia says, why I should resend it. I sent it. Because Timmy never received it when you did send it. Whatever it was. You know, Dasher and Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Lydia says it's on her Facebook message. What's on my Facebook page? Says Timmy. Oh, message, okay. Comet. Cupid. Donner is on there. Blitzen is on there. There's 8 of them besides Rudolph. You know, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So have you crocheted any more today, Sue? Are you feeling better? No more cold? Timmy says, okay, Sue, is it she repeated a name? Sue says, no, I'm good, just tired. All right. How are the rest of you doing tonight? I'm a little tired too. I didn't sleep well last night. And I didn't take a nap. Yes, Mimi said Vixen first. Okay. La 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 la. La da 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 do. Okay, Lydia says I have to go. Bye, everyone. Bye, Lydia. Hope your work time goes well. You take care. Da 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 do do. La 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 la. 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 Mimi says bye, hugs. Have a good night, Lydia. Hello, you know me. How are you? So good to see you. Tink. That's right, Tink. Short for Tinkerbell. Okay, Tink. How are you, Tink? Tink says, yeah, I'm good. All right. That's wonderful, Tink. So glad. We're having a chit chat, a crochet chat. I'm working on a Christmas present for my daughter. And it's kind of challenging. Timmy says, I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm making a purse for my daughter. And this is what it looks like, Tink. I think everybody else has seen it. So far, that's what it looks like. So we've got 8, 10, 12. 14, 16, 18. I'm on row 20. You're back. All right, Nancy, welcome back. I'm on round 20. I need to do 30 rounds total. Of this pattern. And then I will add some more rows of single crochet, I think, is what I will do next. And then I will add a strap and attach it with, what do you call those? Clasps. I forget what you call them. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? It's fine. You can be late. That's okay. Timmy says, welcome back, Nancy. And we've got Kathleen here now, too. That's wonderful. Timmy says, hi, Kathleen. What are you all working on tonight? Oh, wow. Timmy says, I can't find any message from Lydia. Well, wow. Kathleen says, hello, Michelle and everyone. How are you, Kathleen? So good to have you here. I'm fine, just broken. I hate when that happens, but I've had the nails break too. Mimi says, hi, Kathleen. Hugs. So glad to have you all in here. Tink says, I'm working on my first crochet project. That is wonderful. What are you making, Tink? I think after Christmas, I need to work on some dishcloths and scrubbies. Timmy says, I went looking for that message Lydia said she sent, but there's nothing there. That stinks. So what are you making, Tink? Timmy says, dag nabbit, Nancy. What did Nancy do? Mimi says, knitting Christmas stockings. Awesome. That is so cool. I would love to be able to make Christmas stockings, crocheted or knit. Crocheted would probably be I'd be more successful at. My first pot holder. Oh, how cool. That is wonderful, Tink. Are you doing the magic square pot holder? I got a phone call from a dear friend on Friday night. That was pretty awesome. Timmy says, wow, Mimi can't do. Yeah, knitting Christmas stockings. That's awesome. I'd love to see your pot holder, Tink. Right now we're at 39 degrees here. With 12-mile-an-hour winds from the northwest. That's awesome. No precipitation. Until a possibility Wednesday, a slight possibility, 20%. Halfway done, all single crochet. Awesome. That's wonderful, Tink. Yeah, we don't get much rain here at all. It's pretty dry here. Timmy says, I'll be right back again. Okay. I think I left my sweater downstairs. I'm getting kind of tired. I hope you're all doing well. Timmy says, okay, I'm back. You won't believe it. Oh my gosh, I'll DM you later, Michelle. Okay. All right. Must be good. I got 21 thumbs. Oh my. That's awesome. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching the ads, because that really helps my channel. Tink says if I get one done, I'll share it somehow. Woohoo! Sounds wonderful, Tink. I've made my share of pot holders, but mostly I do scrubbies and dishcloths for kitchen items. Now this bag that I'm making for my daughter is quite a challenge, but I'm getting it. It might not be perfect, but it'll be good. And I could keep practicing that stitch. So what are you all doing this evening? Hugs back to you, Kathleen, says Nana Mama Cat. Which one is Kathleen? Oh, Mimi. All right. I gotcha. Sorry, guys. Kind of tired tonight. Wow. Okay, Tink says, okay, got to go for now. All right, you take care of yourself, Tink. God bless you. Mimi Cat Do says, both of us. Yeah, both of you are Kathleen, and I didn't realize that. Took me a little bit to remember. Oh, wow, me, oh my, says Timmy. You are so funny. But the positive thing is I got one of my sewing machines working right now. I am so happy. Timmy says, I think there's a monkey with a wrench somewhere loose. Really? Do you think he's at fault for messing up my sewing machines? We got one of them fixed, but the other one's gonna need a major overhaul. LOL. Yeah. We went where my sewing machines are. They're in the spare bedroom downstairs. And we looked in the closet. There's my cap and gown from when I graduated college in 1991. Hi, Tina. How are you? What am I going to do with a cap and gown from 1991? I don't know if I still have my high school cap and gown, but I've got my college one. Timmy says, hey, Tina. So good to have you here, Tina. What did you do all day today? I got one of my sewing machines fixed. Hello, Bridget. How are you? She says, hello, everyone, and hugs. Welcome in, Bridget. We can party now. Kat says, I don't have his or my college cap and gown. Kat says, that's great, Michelle. Yeah, now what am I going to do with a black cap and gown from when I graduated from college? Timmy says, hi, Bridget. And Tina says, great. Did it work after oiling it up? Yeah, the Kenmore is working great. I had a friend come and help me also. She helped me figure out I needed a new bobbin case for the Kenmore, which is a side mount. Then the Singer, I'm having trouble figuring out how to get it the bobbin thread proper in there properly. You see 24 thumbs up. Yes, so do I, Timmy. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for the thumbs. Thank you for watching the ads. because it helps my channel. Tina says, hi, Bridget and Kathleen. Timmy says, no, Tina, it's the other one working, not the singer. Michelle said it needs professional repairs. I can't figure it out. And my friend couldn't figure it out. But we got the Kenmore working perfectly. And I oiled it up, but we had to deal with the tension. And we found out that my bobbin case was defective. I needed another bobbin case, and I just so happened to have an extra one. And it worked great. Yeah, that yawning is catchy. Who yawned? Me? Yeah, I did yawn. Didn't mean to. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? I like it. It's not perfect, but it's looking good, I think. Timmy says, nah, Michelle, you'll have to see after chat. I'll have to see what after chat. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Timmy. Hi, Shatika. How are you? Blessings in crochet. Yes. And a Christmas tree. That's awesome. And a partridge in a pear tree. Tina says, hi, Shatika. I did not sleep well last night. Timmy says, hi, Shatika. Kathleen says, hi, Shatika. Tina says, I'm fighting to stay awake. It's too early for me to go to sleep. Not too early for me. Not too early for me. Sorry, guys. Our church is having 3 Christmas Eve services. 1, 2:30, and 4 p.m. Timmy says, yeah, me too, Tina. And Bridget says, I'm going to head into the kitchen, make some dinner. I'll be listening. I hope everyone is well and making something beautiful. My love to all. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you for being here, and I hope you make something good. Timmy says, okay, Bridget. So I plan on sewing a baby quilt. And I'm not as good a sewer as you, Bridget, far from it. But I got one of my sewing machines working well now, so I'm happy. So I figured I would make a baby quilt because that's pretty easy. Just do sew squares together. Then I'm going to go buy some baby material, maybe flannel, and put it on the back side and make it like a 1-inch or 2-inch edging around the whole blanket. And Tina says, take care. Have a wonderful evening, Bridget. Yes. My mother and I have made a quilt before, kind of with some old material she had up in her attic. And so I know how it's done. I might have trouble with the corners of the edging. Tina says, my grandson is here visiting today and spending the night. How wonderful. So you have to take him to school tomorrow morning, Tina? Bridget says, ham steak, mashed potatoes with some broccoli. I'm sure your sewing will be beautiful. It's not a contest or a race. Enjoy the project and your results will be beautiful. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased that I got it working well now with the top thread and bottom thread looking perfect. So I'm excited about that. But we shall see. I'm pretty excited about this for my daughter. I've never done this pattern before, or even like this stitch. And I think it's turning out pretty good, even though the tension's a little messed up. But it'll be all right. It's my first time doing that kind of stitch. Tina says, you'll be off to Joann's to find material. Yeah, I think I want to sew some blocks together first before I go. So it's not going to be a very detailed quilt. It's just going to be sewing blocks together and then adding a border, and then finding a baby uh, flannel to put on the backside and to make a edging with it on the quilted side and the other side. Tina says I bought several 1-yard pieces at Joann's. Cool. Wonderful. When my husband looked in the closet in the spare bedroom downstairs where the sewing machine is and my cap and gown, he also found a bag of material from when I was sewing years ago. I hadn't sewn in several years, quite a few years actually, on the machines. So I'm looking forward to getting some sewing under my belt. Tina says they are closing, so the worker let me have whatever I wanted at 70% off as remnants. Wow. I was like a yard of this and that, and that is awesome. That is so cool, Tina. Congratulations. I will be right back, everyone. Timmy says, wow, Tina. And Tina says, I bought the smaller prints for bag or purse thing linings. Awesome, Tina. Timmy says, that's smart, Tina. Yes. And Bridget says, I wish I had the money to go score some fabric. And Timmy says, I agree about fabric. Yes. I've got some older fabric and I bought some new ones from Amazon. Just the 10-inch and the 8-inch squares. And it's small print on it. Tina says it was cheap at 70% off. Wonderful. So, Bridget, besides bags, what do you sew? I got 25 thumbs up. Thank you. That's exciting for me, let me tell you. Anytime I get over 20 thumbs, I'm all excited. Mimi says Joanne's had sale on materials, so I bought some online. Awesome. What do you sew, Mimi? Do you make your clothes or do you just do bags and... Tina said they had the flat squares of fat quarters for $1.99, where a whole yard was cheaper. Wow. Mimi said Christmas colors. Ooh, sounds wonderful. Lydia. She says, hi, Michelle. I just got home from work. Awesome. And Mimi says, I can make my clothes. How wonderful. Lydia says hi to Tina. Tina says hi, Mimi and Lydia. Hugs. How exciting. Mimi says good about going to make project bags. Wonderful, Mimi. That's exciting. Timmy says, hello, Lydia. Mimi says, hi, Tina. Hugs. Timmy says, aha, Mimi. And Lydia says, hi to Timmy. Tina says, I made a simple jacket for myself, but that was 50 years ago. I think about 45 years ago, I went to, no, not quite, 35 years ago, I took classes for sewing at an adult ed class, like a high school. They had a sewing class in the evening. And while I was going to college, I would take these classes in the evening to learn new things. just to get out of the house to keep myself busy. And I made a skirt back then, and that fit me back then when I was tiny. Yeah, Timmy says I made a skirt back in June. Awesome. And Lydia dropped her link. She says hi to Kathleen. Mimi says I used to make all my boys' clothes 40 years ago. Wow. Tina says that's too much sewing experience, but I'd like to know more. Or that's not what she did, is not much sewing experience and would like to know more. Me too. I'd like to know more because I don't do much. Timmy says, Tina, I usually make Native American regalia. Yeah. Timmy says, awesome, Mimi. Tina says, wow, Mimi, boys' things would be harder than girls, I think. That would be nice to know. Yeah. My mom used to make a lot of different clothes, especially for me. But when we were young, my mom made stuff for me and my brothers too, when they were younger. Like when they were really little babies, toddlers. And then I came along and I was a ham. Michelle, I see 26. I see 25 still. Thumbs. That's awesome though. Pretty exciting. Tina said, my mom made mine. I didn't like them. They were simple cotton tops and shorts. She always put rickrack on them. Nobody wore clothes like that. Mimi said, boys' coveralls and pants are easy. Timmy says, yes, I agree, Mimi. That's awesome. Mimi says I made dresses, shirts, blouses, prom dress, skirts, all easy, really. Awesome. That's great. I need you to come here and give me lessons, Mimi. Bridget says, I love making my own skirts and tops. I'm hoping maybe for my birthday I'll be able to get a dress from Forms so I can start making more of my own patterns, sewing, knit, and crochet. That would be awesome, Bridget. Timmy says, once you know, right, Mimi? Tina says, I used to have a friend that made her husband suits. I thought, wow, that would be awesome. That's amazing. Timmy says, cool, Bridget. Lydia says, hi, Bridget. You made beautiful work on your wedding dress. Awesome. Mimi says, yes, like riding a bike. How cool. How cool is that? Bridget said, thank you, Lydia. Awesome. Timmy said, I've made my second wedding dress back in 95. Wonderful. Lydia says, you're welcome, hon. Hmm. 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 Tina says, you sewers are multi-talented. That's awesome. Yes, it is. Sure is. Wish I tried. I really did. But when you don't live close to people you know who could teach you, like my mom, I had to figure out what I knew, what I learned on my own. And if my sewing machines were working right, I could fix a lot more. Timmy says, thank you very much, Tina, but you are talented too. Mm-hmm. Yep. Tina says, we have YouTube now. We can learn anything nowadays if we do more than chat. Yeah, and I've looked at several videos on cleaning a sewing machine and everything, and I still needed someone to come help me. And one of them, I couldn't even figure out how to thread the bottom bobbin correctly. It was my grandmother's sewing machine. It's a Singer Fashion Mate. Are you familiar with that, Bridget or Mimi? It's you drop the bobbin in through the top, and so there is no bobbin case, but then you have to weave the yarn through some way, somehow, that I can't figure out. Okay, Mimi says, yes, you know that one. Okay. If you drop the bobbin in, there's a couple little areas where I could weave the yarn through for the tension on the bottom thread, that bobbin thread. I did check YouTube for a video. I've got the instruction manual. My grandmother kept her stuff impeccable, beautiful. And I can't see it, where that thread is going and what it's going through. And it just tells you to put the thread through the all the spots, all the places you need to put the thread through to thread your machine, top and bottom. And it's like, what if you don't know? All machines are different. Timmy says, I love to get a sewing machine because I don't have one now. Yeah, hi, Auntie Mama. How are you? She says, good evening, Michelle and chat. Tina says, I'd give you one if you were closer, Timmy. Awesome. Timmy says, hi, Auntie Mama's Kitchen. And Mimi says, what brand machine? Mine is a Singer Fashion Mate from the 80s. It was my grandmother's. Auntie Mama is blessed. That is wonderful. Timmy says, oh, thank you very much, Tina. Tina says, hi, Auntie. And Kat says, hi, Auntie Mama. And Timmy says, I used to have a Singer and a Brothers. Awesome. I've got my Kenmore. I've got it running right. I'm excited about that one. But as far as the other one, it's got to go to a repair shop. Bridget says, I have a Singer, 2 Brothers, and a treadle machine. Love them all. Awesome. Mimi says, Singer would have something on website to show you. I will have to go check that out. Auntie Mama says, hello, my beautiful sister and brother in Christ. How are you, Auntie Mama? Timmy says, yes, my Singer was a treadle. awesome. And Mimi says, I have Top Drop Bobbin Singer from Walmart. Okay, how do you get the thread through the, how do you thread it, the bobbin thread? Because when I try threading it, and I bring it up above near the, where the needle is, it won't, even if it does grab it and bring it up through where the needle is, it doesn't, the bobbin itself will jump, or it'll mess up the thread in the bobbin. Mimi says, my mother had a Rodney from the 50s. Wow. Timmy says, wow, Mimi can't do. And Kathleen says, I have a brother sewing machine. Awesome. Because like I said, I've got the book, the catalog instruction manual that came with it. And it's kind of in black and white and doesn't show clearly everything. Mimi says, I still have it and it works, still does one stitch straight front and back. Awesome. Tim says, yes, I'll need a sewing machine to make my new regalia. Awesome. Yeah, I've been looking up stuff on YouTube for sewing machines and stuff, and I didn't get much help with getting my issues figured out with either one of my sewing machines. It took a friend to come and help me with one of them. Auntie Mama says, and I need to put it to work. I also have a vintage singer that belongs to my husband's grandmother, but it's not in operation. Wow. I told my husband that's what I wanted for Christmas this year, is get my sewing machines repaired. And my mother says how wonderful that my grandmother's sewing machine is. So I need to get it figured out. I figured I'd ask my mother if she could help me, talk me through it on the phone, how to thread the bobbin thread. And she didn't know. She said, just put it in and put it out. And it's like, Mom, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work for me. Mimi says, I drop the bobbin in, put the long tail out, hold on to, then run needle down to catch the bobbin thread. Pull up on needle thread, and yeah, I tried that too. And sometimes, very few times has it worked to pull it up where the needle goes in. And then it won't feet because it knots up at the bottom. We've tried it many times, and that's happened several times. So it's not working, Mimi. Bless you, says Auntie Mama. The loop should come up through the needle hole. Yeah, and it has in the past a few times. And we start working with it and it doesn't work. Hold on, guys. Okay, it was for my husband. Yeah, it's hard to explain, better to show. Yep. So true, Mimi, says Timmy. Mimi says, that's how I do it. Check the tension, says Auntie Mama. I have. We've tried cleaning it, getting the fluff out. Making sure it's in good working order. But I did get my Kenmore working. They're both in cabinets. It's been over 30 years or more since I've sewed anything. Wow. When we moved here, my mom and I made curtains for the downstairs. And hello, Darcia. How are you? She says, how are you? I can't stay long. Well, I'm so glad you're here, Darcia. Thank you for being here. We're talking about sewing machines because I'm having problems with one of mine. The other one I got fixed. Woohoo! Timmy and Kathleen say hi to Darcia. I hope you're all doing well. Darcia says hello to Timmy and Kathleen. Hi, Cricket. How are you? So glad you're here. We're talking about my sewing machines, and I'm having problems. I gotta look up some information on YouTube. Darcia says, hello, Cricket, Braden, and Mimi Cat Do. Mimi says hi to Darcia. Hello, One Voice. How are you? Timmy says hi to Cricket. Darcia says, hey, Auntie Mama's Kitchen. So good to have you all here. And I've got 29 thumbs. I'm so excited. How's everyone doing this evening? I've got this for my daughter. It's going to be a purse. Auntie Mama says, awesome. Timmy says, hi to One Voice Channel. So cool. Stop spamming symbols. Nightbot doesn't like using a lot of symbols. But you only use 2. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, and Timmy dropped One Voice Channel. Timmy says, Auntie Mama, only 3 emojis allowed by Nightbot, but she's only got 2. So I don't understand. Oh, you had more than 2. Okay, well, they're showing 2. Darcia says, Michelle, I'm doing good. Just trying to finish up some things. That purse looks very pretty. Thank you. Cricket says, I worked on my blanket a little today. Wonderful, Cricket. So awesome. Cricket says, hello, Lydia. Lydia says, hi, Cricket. All right. Timmy says, hey, Michelle's the Misfits are all here now. Woohoo! Cricket says, hello, Timmy. Wonderful. I got 29 thumbs, guys. I'm excited. Auntie Mama says, I removed the Michelle. That's why you didn't see it. Okay. All right. Cricket says, hey, I see my sidekick, Camper 14. Yes. Your sidekick is here. Timmy says, Cricket, Brayden, we need to connect. Timmy says, thank you very much, Auntie Mama. Thank you for the hearts, sending them up. Awesome. Yeah, that would be nice, says Cricket. Lydia says, Cricket, you are my favorite person. What a compliment, Cricket. Cricket says, thank you, Lydia. You are very special as well. Very nice. Timmy says, I love Auntie Mama Cricket. Mimi and Michelle's chat's so much fun when I'm in them. They sure love interacting with their people in chat. Darcia says, see y'all in the YouTube streets. Take care, Darcia. Thank you for being here. Cricket says, what's everyone working on? Timmy says, oh, I see. Okay, Darcia. White, God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs. I'm working on a bag for my daughter, a purse. Lydia says, I'm working on my blanket. Cricket says, yes, we all have fun here and it's uplifting. Yes, thank you, Cricket. Mimi says, hugs, Timmy. And Night Darcia says, Cricket. Have a great evening, Darcia. Timmy says, yes, interacting with each other is one good thing to do for a chat room. All right. Yep. So, what are your plans this week, everyone? Do you have appointments to go to? My husband has an eye appointment on Thursday for the ophthalmologist. Tina says, good night, dreams, grandson to bed too. Hello, anyone I missed? Cricket says, you never know when someone needs a good laugh or just kind words. Tina says, hi, Bridget. Timmy says, oh, I see. Okay, Tina and grandson. God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs. Tina says, hi, Cricket. All right. Cricket said, there's my sidekick. Timmy says, oh, I know, Cricket. I am usually the first friend of people's chat when they start out. That's cool. Timmy says, just ask Auntie Mama. Mm-hmm. And Auntie Mama says, absolutely. That's wonderful. Tina said, Cricket is my sister in crime or mischief, growing up apart in the same state. Yep. Cricket says, when I do my first live, I hope you all stop in. Let us know ahead of time, Cricket, so we could plan on it. Timmy says, exactly, Auntie Mama. Timmy says, I most assuredly will, Cricket. Yes. LOL, Tina, says Timmy. Cricket says, they say everyone has a twin somewhere. Tina says, we would have been heathens if we grew up together. Timmy's laughing out loud. Hello, Sheila. How are you? Good evening. Gave a thumbs up. Thank you. Lydia says, Cricket, you know what I told you last night. I will help you out, but to do your first live. Awesome. And Tina says, hi to Sheila. Awesome. Timmy says, I used to host chat rooms back in the day for 10 years. Twice a week before YouTube. Yep. Timmy says, hi, Sheila. Cricket says, oh boy, Tina, we would have ran out of Ohio on a fast train headed to Timbuktu. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Cricket says, I remember, Lydia, and appreciate you. Awesome. That's great. Timmy says, wiggle, wiggle, giggle, giggle. Tina says, we might have ended up somewhere we didn't want to be. Could be. Cricket says, Michelle, do you ever get into mischief as a kid? Most of my childhood was spent not in mischief because I couldn't. I was recovering from getting hit by a car and having to relearn everything. Timmy says, oh my gosh, Tina. Cricket says we would have escaped. I was one of those kids that got into things that, could have killed me. Tina says I was good at getting my brother's locks open, Cricket. Wow. Cricket says, that's so sad, Michelle, but I'm sure happy you're here. Thank you. Tina says he would get so mad. Oh, I bet. And Timmy said, see, I told you. Tina is a ringleader. Yeah, definitely. Cricket says I was good at hot wiring. See, Tina, we are like peas and carrots. They go well together. Tina's is a very active child. Yeah, that is so fun. I got 30 thumbs, guys. This is great. Thank you. Timmy says, yes, I'm very happy Michelle is still with us. Yeah, can you imagine if the world didn't have me? What would life be like? You wouldn't know what you miss. My family would know, but you wouldn't, because you didn't know me before I was in that accident. And we are God's choices to be alive and here today. Yep. Amen, Tina, says Timmy. And Cricket says, we would have picked the lock. I would have gotten the car. See, like I said, we would have escaped and took our own trip to Timbuktu. LOL. Timmy says, LOL, Cricket. Yeah. We would have picked you all up on the way. All right, Cricket. So where's Timbuktu? Tina says Cricket and I would have been worse than Thelma and Louise. We might have been famous. Uh-huh. Yep. Timmy says, yeah, it's a blessing. We all are here. I've almost died 8 times already. Cricket says, have yarn in a full car of happy hookers. Yep. Timmy says, "Yuppers, Cricket." All right. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Tina says hi to Kathy. Timmy says, "Welcome back, Kathy." Kathy says, "Okay." Cricket says, "Hello, Kathy. So glad to have you here. Please don't forget the thumbs up. Everyone." Kathy says, "Hello, Cricket." So glad you all are here. Tina is the ringleader, and she would be dragging Cricket all over this country like Thelma and Louise, and they would pick all of us up on the way. Kathy says, "I love your shirt, Michelle." Thank you. It's a tunic. It comes down below the hips, like maybe mid-thigh or just above the knee. So guys, I'm so tired. Thank you, Kathy. Timmy says, "Heck, I'd be riding on the trunk of the car, whooping it up." And Tina says, "I could be a small bus driver. A full size might be too long." Yep. Cricket says, "LOL, Timmy," and Tina's laughing too. Cool. Whooping it up. All right. Man, I'm tired. Timmy said the wheels on the bus go around and around while the hooks go in and out. Yeah. Cricket says, "I will give you a boat horn, Timmy, and flashing lights." Woohoo, Cricket, says Timmy. Awesome. Thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot to me. You all are so much fun. Neener, neener, woohoo. Woohoo, Cricket. And Timmy says, "Neener, neener." Woohoo. Oh, man. Guys, I need to go to bed. Is Casey at a meeting? No, he is downstairs watching TV. I'm gonna go because I'm falling asleep, guys. Tina says we used to ride in the station wagon in the back with the window down. We'd sit at the window hanging on. We were crazy. Lydia can have root beer. Michelle can have Oscar Mayer, and Timmy Horn. What do you want, Kathy? Kathy says, good night, see you in the AM. That's what I'm hoping for. Cricket says, and Cricket, you're the driver and I'm the co-pilot. Uh-oh, we're in trouble with the two of them up front driving. Timmy says, oh, I see. Okay, Kathy, God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs. We'd be in trouble with you driving, Tina. Timmy says, yes, Cricket, riding shotgun. Yep. And Kathy sends out pretty butterflies. All right, I'm going to get going, guys, because I'm tired. Oh, I see. Okay, Michelle, God bless. Take care. Be safe. Y'all, hugs. I will talk to you all in the morning, okay? Devotional at 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. Bridget says, sleep well. Thank you. Tina says, good night, Michelle. Sweet dreams. I hope so. Cricket says, oh, all have a good night. Yes, you too, Cricket. Good night, Mimi. Thank you for being here. I've enjoyed having you all in my life. Tina says, good night, everyone, and sweet dreams. Good night to everyone and sweet dreams. I'm repeating what Tina wrote. Thank you for being here. Till next time, it's time to say good night. Do, 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 do. Remember that? I think it was Shanana. Do, 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 do. I think that's how they would say good night. I forget how that song goes. I'll have to look it up. Talk later, guys. Set my alarm and see you bright and early. Thank you, Tina. It was Shanana. Amen. Good night. Yeah, good night, sweetheart. Have a good evening. I'll see you all in the morning. Bye for now. Good night, sweetheart was the song. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oops, when it dropped my grandson off. Yep. Yepers. Take care.